Alright, this is Hallelujah I Love Her So by Jerry Reed, kind of the verse, and I guess, yeah, it's just the verse. So I was a bit sloppy, but whatever. The point is to teach it, not to play perfect. Same thing, you can ask me for the tabs, I'll send you this part to it, and let's go. It's a cool groove, kind of tricky to get down if you're not used to this kind of stuff, but definitely learnable. So let's go with the first chord. If you watch my previous video, it's that same one barring the F or the first fret, okay, but with that 2 down on the third string. So, and you're playing the bass, this one. Okay. So those are the only 4 notes you're playing. And the way you want to do it is approach it with a thumb. You don't have to have a pick or not, but it helps. Play the bass and then kind of pick them up with these 3 fingers, those 3. And he kind of slaps that the strings in between. So what you want to do is kind of practice that feel of going bass, pull, slap, pull, bass, pull, slap, pull, bass, pull, slap, pull, and that gives the groove for the whole thing. Right? Okay. So if you can get that down, then you can pretty much play that pretty sexy. But anyways, let me teach you the rest of the chords. So that's the first one. Okay. Then the next one is this one. So that's an open D. Then you're here on the 3rd fret, 5th fret, and 4th fret down there. So, and it's the same concept. You're always playing a bass and then pulling with your other fingers, kind of clawing that 3 notes. So. So we have, alright, then the next one. So again, we're barring the 1st fret, but this time we have a finger down on the 3rd fret here, and the 3rd fret here. So we're playing, the middle one is barred already over here, so it's just, the bass is on the A string 1st fret. So. And then it's tricky. It goes in between, kind of before the next chord. Sorry. Okay, so we go. Sorry. So then I kind of play. They're all on the 3rd fret here. And then that's that 1st chord, but we hammer on that 2, kind of like we did in the first video. So you go from that 2nd to last chord. Okay, and that continues. So that's the first part. So let's go through that slow. So that's tough to get, and I mean, you're not playing the chords for very long, so you got to learn how to jump quickly from the other one to the other, and that you get in the muscle memory of that pretty quick if you practice a lot. So he plays that thing twice through, and then once he gets back to there, he stops kind of abruptly. So. Right, and then the next chord is basically the 2nd one I told you about, but you hammer on this thing. Okay, so it's And I tap this just for a bit of a groove, but you can just count that out if you want, but it helps. Because that kind of is shorter, so I tap it twice. So those two chords, open D, open A. Here on the 5th fret, 6th fret, 6th fret. And those are played all 4 notes at the same time. Okay, that's similar to that F bar with that finger down there, just on the 6th fret. Okay, and then we slide back down here, and this is a bit of a tricky chord, kind of ugly too, sounding by itself. All right, so 2nd fret here, and then you can bar that 1st fret on the bottom, and just put your pinky here on the 3rd fret. Those 3 notes plus that bass. Now slide this, don't even move, just slide it to so your bass is on the 5th fret, then the 8th fret. Okay? And then the next part goes, so we go, sorry. Okay, so this is again that F, but now it's not, you add this on the 3rd fret, 4th string. Open E, so that's this note, open, and then 2nd fret there. So okay, and then these last 3 chords kind of go in succession. So that's a D basically. D minor, sorry. And you can keep that position here with these guys and just put your bass, so move it from here to this. So that's just 1st fret here, and then those 3 and the 3rd fret. So, and then now we play that lick before. You can learn that lick from the last video. It's the same. Sorry. Okay, but it leads in with the, then you play. Okay? And yeah, you go. And then it repeats over again. So quickly, let's go through that again. Sorry, let me do that slower. Cheers, hope that helped a little bit. I'll be adding more later on, but those should get you started. Don't forget to email me about the tabs. I'll send them out. Peace. Give me your email. Don't forget your email.